Planning a trip can sometimes feel like trying to solve a puzzle, but you've lost the box with the picture on it. You've got all these amazing pieces, flights, hotels, things you want to see, but getting them to fit together, that can be a total mess. Well, today we're going to look at an app that promises to turn all of that chaos into crystal clear clarity. We have all been here, right? You're daydreaming about the destination, the incredible views, the amazing food, the adventure. But then reality hits, the logistics, the schedule, the budget. It can get so overwhelming so fast. So the real question is, how do you hold on to that dream without getting completely buried in the nitty-gritty details?
All right, let's jump in and see how this actually works. We're going to start from way up high, the 30,000-foot view of a big trip, and then zoom all the way down to a minute-by-minute plan for a single, perfect day.
So think of this screen as your personal travel command center. Seriously, every single trip you've taken, every trip you're planning right now, or even the ones you're just dreaming about, they all live right here. And you can see everything at a glance. The dates, how many points of interest, even the total cost. This is the big picture of your entire travel life, all in one spot. Okay, now let's zoom in a level. We're going to pick that Barcelona trip. And just like that, the app breaks the whole thing down into a super clear day-by-day plan. And notice the little details here. Each day tells you how many places you're going, the estimated cost, and it even has a little weather icon. All of a sudden, this big, complex trip feels way more manageable. And here we are. This is the heart of it all. We went from all our trips to just one trip, and now we're looking at a single, perfectly laid out day. Every single activity, from that first coffee at the hotel to an evening stroll on the beach, it's all here with exact times and costs. This is the moment where all that travel chaos really does turn into clarity. So how do you actually build a day that looks this good? Well, this next part is all about putting you in the driver's seat. It's where you become the architect of your own perfect day. Building your day really comes down to the simple three-step process. First, you add a place you want to go. Then you fill in a few key details. And finally, you arrange and organize everything into an order that makes sense for you. It's designed to feel totally natural. And this is where you get to dial in the specifics. For every single stop, like Casa Mila here, you set the exact start and end times. And notice how it automatically calculates the duration for you? Nice little touch. You punch in the cost, you decide what kind of place it is. Every little piece of information you add helps build a schedule that's realistic, on budget, and completely your own. And you're not stuck with boring, generic categories either. You can create your own custom place types, give them their own icons, but here's the really clever part. You can flag a place as a point of interest, or POI. Now, why does that matter? Well, checking that one little box is like telling the app, hey, this place is important to me. And that unlocks some seriously powerful, smart features we're about to get into. And this is just brilliant. It shows you just how flexible this all is. What if you don't like the order of your day? No problem. You just touch, drag, and drop to move things around. Maybe decide you want to have lunch earlier. Just slide it up. Realize you want to see the museum before the park? Just swap them. You are literally shaping your day in real time, in seconds. It's that fluid, that simple. Okay, so you've put in the work and you've built your perfect day. But this is where the app really starts to shine. It goes from being just a planner to being an intelligent guide that actually works for you. Now, this is just fantastic. On the left, you've got that clean, ordered list we just built. But with one tap, boom, it transforms into the map you see on the right. Your day isn't just a to-do list anymore. It's a real physical journey you can actually see with every stop numbered in order. And the app just keeps getting smarter. It automatically calculates the travel time between your stops. So all of a sudden you know that getting from Casa Mila to Sagrada Familia is a quick 9-minute drive or a really nice 19-minute walk. This is more than a schedule now. It's a dynamic tool that helps you make smart decisions on the go. How many times have you been standing in front of some famous landmark, frantically pulling out your phone, trying to Google what you're even looking at? Well, this solves that. For your key points of interest, the app gives you an AI-powered summary. So right there, inside your plan for the Sagrada Familia, you get this rich overview of its history and why it's so special. No more switching apps, no more frantic searching. So when you put all of these features together, what you really end up with is a complete reimagining of what travel planning can even be. It's so much more than just a simple schedule. So let's wrap this all up. At the end of the day, this isn't just about making a neat list. It's about taking that tangled web of travel stress and turning it into a clear map, a solid budget, and a path that actually makes sense. And all this planning up front, it isn't just for the sake of being organized. It's to free up your mind so that when you're actually there, you can stop planning and just enjoy it. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. When a tool gives you this much control, this much insight, are you just a tourist who's following a guide, or have you actually become the architect of your own adventure? Thanks for joining me on this one.